Global agricultural practices are adversely impacting ecosystems across the world. Almost 90% of all deforestation is caused by agricultural expansion. Forests play a crucial role in trapping carbon dioxide, with an estimated storage capacity of 861 gigatons worldwide. Turning forests into farmland releases this potent greenhouse gas into the atmosphere, which accelerates climate change. One of the largest of these forest regions in the world is the Cerrado region of Brazil, spanning over 750,000 square miles. It is one of the most biologically diverse places on Earth.
Climate action means immediate emission cuts in a number of key sectors ranging from energy, transport, manufacturing, but crucially also in agriculture, forestry, and the food that we consume on a day-to-day basis.
Key to making this happen in practice is putting economic and financial incentives to farmers and to businesses to essentially decouple deforestation and ecosystem degradation
from agricultural commodity production.
To date, almost half of the Cerrado's native grasslands, woods and forests have been cleared for farmland to harvest soy and corn. The Responsible Commodities Facility aims to solve this problem. In exchange for agreeing not to deforest any of the land that they own, the RCF offers farmers a sustainable alternative. The RCF provides farmers with low-interest loans that they can use to invest in their farms, enabling them to transition to responsible agricultural practices. So far, from the pilot investment of $11 million, the fund has supported 32 farms with low-interest loans, including the Rio Verde farm.
The Responsible Commodities Facility is an example of a facility that finances responsible soy in a way that differentiates from business usual. It provides annual crop finance to farmers, but below market rate, in exchange for those same farmers protecting more forest than the Brazilian law requires. These types of concrete finance schemes are critical to tackling the climate crisis.
What sets this pilot program apart is that the funding is sourced from the supermarkets that connect the farmers' products with consumers.
The rationale of responsible commodities facilities is exactly to use a market mechanism, market forces to create incentives for ecological protection.
Soy is the single most important forest risk commodity in Tesco's supply chain, which is why we have committed that by 2025 we will only source soy from areas verified as deforestation free. To help us meet this goal, it's vital that we provide practical financial support to farmers in Brazil committed to the sustainable production of soy and the conservation of nature vegetation.
We select farms that have about 50% of native vegetation, and we provide them low-interest loans so that they forego their legal right to deforest this excess native vegetation.
The farmers did not default financially, the farmers did not default environmentally, in other words, they did not clear the forest. So it provides an important proof of concept.
The Responsible Commodities Facility, through its investments into the 32 farms, has resulted in the preservation of around 11,000 hectares of native vegetation.
We are about to renew all these loans for another crop cycle, and hopefully we'll keep on renewing them for the next 4 years until the end of the fund, when we will then renew the fund as a whole.
The RCF aims to unlock $1 billion into responsible agriculture that prevents the release of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere caused by deforestation. A global transformation to a low-carbon economy is expected to require investments of at least $4 to $6 trillion a year. Innovative finance mechanisms that unlock and channel private finance towards responsible land use, such as the Responsible Commodities Facility, are critical to bringing us closer to meeting global climate targets. Every fraction of a degree matters.